Hello. Hello.
Hey, Professor.
Yeah, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Somebody have the name Zoom ZU. Who's that person? They log in with ZU, Zoom US. I don't know who the person is. If you can identify yourself, just for the attendance.
I just logged in. My name is Holden Washington.
Yeah, this ZU, right?
I'm not sure if it should come up as Holden Washington. I don't know what the name it is. I don't know what you're saying.
The Zoom user, that's what it shows here.
Oh, okay.
Washington, right?
Yes, Holden Washington.
All right. Okay, that's Zoom user. Okay. Now, the class we have today is basically revision, because so that's why I couldn't make it to the school today due to some circumstances beyond my control. But since we have a review class, we can as well do it on Zoom. So let's begin. I uploaded the handout for it. But first of all, let me take you to the announcement I made for today, for this week. I hope you can see the screen. Oh, excuse me. I've clicked on the wrong announcement. So the announcement is right here, 15. So the reading material for this week, you can see just the final exam review. And of course, you can review your notes, that we'll be everything we have been doing in the classroom. So you know where to locate it at the files section. Then the week 15 assignment, you have a classwork 14 due tonight. So whatever you will do on the screen, especially in Excel, I expect you to do the same thing. And after, you can now upload it for me. That should take care of your classwork for tonight. Okay? Then you have your project. It's due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So these are the things that are due this week. I have not gotten the information for the final exam yet. So as soon as I get that information, I'm going to share it with you guys. Questions? Any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, so for the assignments for the classwork that we're missing, if we have missing classwork, can we turn those in late?
How do you mean? I gave out the classwork. Which one are you missing?
I'm missing a couple. I'm missing a couple.
You are Taiwan
Because
Sanders, right?
I couldn't find the questions because I have forgot to take pictures of the questions and stuff.
In that case, you're Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
So send me an email, name the exact classwork that you missed so I can give you the questions. I can email the questions for you.
Okay,
so I'll do that after the class.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, let us begin. Like I said, tonight we'll be doing a review for final exam. The question we will discuss tonight, and we might not be able to finish it tonight. So, but I encourage you to practice with this. But those are the kind of questions you see in the final exam. And the final exam will be taken in Canvas. I will put it there. You go in and then log in, click on homework, and then, click on assignments. Okay, let me show you where it is located. Make sure. This is Canvas. Make sure I get right here. I'm sure you can see the screen, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So once I have the dates and the time, I will put the exam, make it ready in Canvas. So on that date, you just log in here and click on assignments here. Once you click on assignments, it will bring up the page. And then you scroll down, you will see where we say final exam. But on that day, I will put the final exam here for you. So you click on it and then start taking. So you work the problem on paper, then type in your answer, just like that. So then when you are finished, those scrap paper you use to do your work, you can take a photo of them and upload it. I'll provide a place where you can upload it so I can see your work. Okay. So you finish your final exam and then you upload your scrap paper so I can look at them. I'll give you more information next week. So now let's start to work. Now Zoom give us 40 minutes. Before that 40 minutes expire, we'll close for the session, and then I'm gonna create a new link, and then you go right back to the same place you went to before you logged in. Click on that link and log back in for the next session tonight. Okay. All right, let's begin. The first question is the mean. It says it gives you a set of data. It says an experiment was conducted to measure. Yeah, 1 minute. An experiment was conducted to measure the effectiveness of a new measure for pruning grapes. Each of the 13 workers sampled were assigned the task of pruning an acre of grapes. The productivity measured in worker hours per acre is recorded for each person. You can see right here, 4.4 worker hour, 4.2 worker hour, and so on and so forth. You say find the mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation, then explain our results. So there are formulas for this. If you scroll all the way down, you can see that there are formula for mean right here, median, mode, and of course for standard deviation. See the formula for standard deviation right here. So you can use that if you like. You can use those formulas. Otherwise, to save time for you, you can put all this information in Excel, then calculate these measures, and then type in your answers. So to do that, I'm going to take you to show you how to do it in Excel to save you a lot of time. So you want us to find the mean, median, mode, and variance and standard deviation. So the solution to this question, let me see, make sure you are seeing this. Okay, all right. You can see the solution. They're looking for solutions. Okay. Looking for mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. So let's go and type it in Excel. The good news is that I have it already in for you in Excel. So I'm going to share it. You can see right here. Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger. All right. You can see right there. So they want mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation. Deviation. So like I said, your classwork tonight is based on this. So as I'm doing it, I expect you to be doing it so that you can upload it. Don't upload the photo. You cannot get credit for uploading a photo of it because I need to click at your answers to make sure that you actually did it. Okay. Now, the mean, to find the mean, like I said, you can use the formula if you like, or you can just use it Excel formula. See, the numbers are in. I put all of them in. So before you make any calculation in Excel, yes, Mr. Holden.
Hey, Professor, could you scroll up a little bit so I can get the numbers?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Okay, that's
you
okay.
see it?
Yeah.
So they are the same numbers that is on the page on the word. I type them.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
So, put equal sign before you do any calculation in Excel. So you can lower your hands now, Mr. Holden. Your hand is still raised. Mr. Holden? Mr. Holden, you there? Okay, good. Now, so once you put equal sign, you have to make the cell ready for work. So now you can type average. Average. Once you type the first three word letters, it will show up. Double click on it and then highlight all of them from the first one to the last one. To the last number. And close it. Okay. Then when you press the enter key, it will calculate the mean. So that gives us the mean right there. Now, median, the same thing, put equal sign, type ME, it shows up. Double click on it and highlight from the first number to the last number. Excuse me. Then close it. And then we press the enter key, give to the median. So I still make it faster. This thing will take you a longer time if you are using a calculator to do it. And the mode, equal, mode, MO, see, it shows up. Now, mode is interesting because it shows up, excuse me, it shows up as MOD. Remember, so for this one, don't use this one, but use, remember here, let me show you something. Mode. This is, if you look at this one here, it says returns the array, a vertical array of the mode frequently occurring or repetitive values in an array or a range of data. Now, this one is better if you're using if you have a list, two arrays of data, but we have only single one. This is only a single array of data. So use this one single, or just use mode here. For this one is compares if you look at what they wrote here, it says this function is available for compatibility with Excel, return the most frequently occurring or repetitive values in our array. So you can use that as mode. Otherwise, if you are if the version of Excel you are using has this one, doesn't have it, but have this one here. This is for single, like this one we're using here. See, returns the most frequently occurring or repetitive data in an array. See, this is for a single. That only is a single list of numbers. If they are double lists, you can use the multi. You know, so you can use that one. So you can use either this or that. So it can so okay, MOD, it shows up. Double click and highlight from first one all the way to the last one, the last number. Okay, close with parentheses. Okay, see, and then press the enter key. 4.4. Then the variance equal type var. Now for sample variance, it's gonna be var.s because this is a sample. If you're looking for the population variance, use this one, var.p. Our own is a sample, so you're gonna use this one, var.s. Double click on it and highlight from this one, you know, the last digit is there. Okay, you can see right there, give you the variance. Okay, and then standard deviation equals STD. So it will give you two options, STDV.P for population and STDV for .S for sample. We choose this one because we're working with a sample. And then we'll highlight it all the way down to the last digits. Close. You can see right there. STDV.S. Enter key, give you the standard deviation. So these are the answers that the question wants you to get. Those of you, for some of you, well, all of you, we know that this thing will take you a longer time if you're using a calculator. But with Excel, it makes it faster. So we can highlight all this, or we can just remove the highlighting, no fill. Then we can copy it and paste it. So we have answered part A through B to that question. So in your own case, you can just type in your answers in. I'm going to paste it here. See, they're here now. So if you want it to be in a specific decimal number of decimal places, like here, you can run this one to 2 decimal places. That means you remove this 2 decimal places. For this one, you can remove this. Then for 2 decimal places for this, you can remove this. Okay. So now you answered the mean, median, mode. So now I say explain your results. Interpretation of this. I can only interpret the mean. I just need you to interpret the mean for me. In the exam, I will give you options of the correct interpretation. You can choose the one that is the most likely answer to the interpretation. So this means that, remember, this is the experiment to measure the effectiveness of pruning grapes. This is the worker hour sample. Each of the 13 workers sampled was assigned the task of pruning grapes. The productivity for each worker is shown here. So this means the average productivity. So the average productivity is, okay, according to our mean is 4.56 hours. Okay. Now the median is 4.5. That means half of the workers have productivity of 4.5 hours or less, and the other half have the productivity of 4.5 hours or more. The median of 4.5 showed that half of the workers have a productivity of 4.5 hours or less, and the other half have productivity of 4.5 hours or more. That's how it's median. Yeah. Now for the mode, how do we interpret the mode? The mode is, it says that here 4.4 is the mode. The most of the workers, the mode of 4.4 showed that most of the workers have productivity of 4.4 hours. See? That's what it means. The variance, we need the variance just to get the standard deviation. At this level, I don't expect you to interpret the standard deviation. But you can see it is 0.26. It's very small. And you can even see it from here that the variance, they don't vary much. All of them have the whole number part, all of them have 4 point something hours. So the difference between the productivity from each worker is not much because all of them have 4 point something. So it's not, there's not there isn't a big difference. There's almost like the degree of variability is very, very low. That's why we have a low standard deviation here. So, but like I said, I don't expect you to go into interpreting standard deviation here at this point. Any question for me? Any question? Hello?
No, sir.
All right.
No, Professor.
Very good. So now, since there's no question, we can move on to the next stage. Next question here. It says, a jar contains 30 marbles. 10 of the marbles are white, 8 of them are red, and 12 of them are black. If 3 marbles are chosen with replacement, find the probability of choosing 3 black marbles. If 2 marbles are chosen without replacement, let me make it 3 marbles. Let me make it 3. Yeah, doesn't matter. Make it 3. Okay, so the same 3 marbles are chosen without replacement. Find the probability of getting 3 black marbles. So difference here: 1 is with replacement, and 1 is without replacement. The same number of marbles we are choosing. So to answer this question, this is a probability question. To answer this question, we remember that remember the dependent and independent events. This one is dependent because it was chosen with replacement. This one is independent because it is choosing without replacement. So first of all, let us list the information we have. Okay. So we have the information here. There are 30 marbles. 10 of them are white. So let us use white, W for white. Okay. We're using W for white. Okay. Now, for red, we use 8 of them are red. So R for red and black, B for black. So according to the equation we have 10 of the marbles are white. So white equals 10. Then we have the next one is the red. Red equals, you can see from here, the red is, say, 8 of them are red. 8. And the last one is the black. You see, 12 of them are black. B equals black. 12. See? So that we can now get the total. Then total and add the totals. We can add the 3 numbers: 10 plus 8 plus 12. We can use our calculator. Okay, 10. This one is plus 8. Yeah, then plus, why is this in, so small? Oops. 1 minute, I click on the wrong thing. Can you all see this? Yeah, plus.
Yes, sir.
30. So we have 30 marbles right here. Okay, 30 right here. Why did this screen? Yeah. Now we are ready to find the probability. Part A says if 3 marbles are selected or are chosen with replacement, find the probability of choosing 3 black marbles. So this one is with replacement. So this one is independent. This one is actually, I think I mentioned it. I made a mistake on my first statement. It is this one with replacement is independent. The one without replacement is the dependent one. So you say with replacement, find the probability of choosing 3 black marbles. Okay. We're looking for the probability of the first marble, B1, was black, and second one, B2, was black, and the third one, B3, black. Yeah, equal. So there are 3 marbles. First one is black. Second one is black. And the third one is also black. That's what it's asking us. It's gonna be our probability that the first one is B1, okay, times probability of B2 times probability of B3. That will give us the answer. So what I don't understand is why this is not. Okay, so you can see this. I hope you can see it. So with that, we can now have we have B2. Okay. Now, so before the first selection, we have 8 black, because this is they find the probability of choosing 3 black marbles. Okay. Now, before the selection, we have 12 black marbles out of 30. So that means 12 out of 30. Then you make your choice. Then before you do the second choice, you say with replacement. So that means you pick it and you put it back. So we still have 12 black marbles left. So you're gonna be 12 times 12 over 30. Yeah. Then times. Yeah. Now again, it is with replacement. So you have to when you select it, you put it back. So you still have 12 marbles. So for the third time, we say 3 black marbles. So it gotta be 12 over 30. So now when you put them in the calculator, you can now get your answer. So you have 12 over 30. You have 12. I'm gonna clear this. Okay. 12 over 30. Okay. Times 12. 12 over 30 times 12 over 30. Okay, over 30. Like 0.064. So you could put 0.064. 0.064, or if you like, you can call it 6.4%. Questions on that? Question? Hello?
No, sir. No, sir. I'll follow.
As this says, If the same three marbles are chosen, okay, without replacements. Now, I mean, this one is dependent without replacement. The one we did this with replacement. In that case, without replacement means that each time we choose, we did not return it back. So that means the number of black marbles will decrease. So probability of the first one is a black marble, and the second one is black marble, and the third one is a black marble. Okay, black marble. Okay, 3 is equals probability of B1 times probability of B2, given that the first one is B1, times probability of B3, given that the first two, B1 and B2, are already black. See? So that means when you make your first selection, you have 12 marbles that are black. Say 12. 12 out of 30 marbles. Now you did not replace it. You didn't replace it, so you have 11 black marbles left before you make your second selection. That means that's gonna give us 11 over 12 over 30. Now, but now total is have also reduced because you didn't replace it back. Total number of marbles now become 29. 29. Then times. Okay. Third one will be, now you didn't replace it. There's gonna be 10 marbles left, 10 black marbles over now 28. And that will give you the probability. So we're gonna go to decimals and put them in. So you have 12 over 30 already times 11 over 29. Okay, times have 10 over 28, like about 0.054. 0.054. So you go there, 0.054. Okay. 0.054. Or I can call it 5.4%. Okay, percent. So that's how it goes. Okay. 20 over 12 over 30 times 11 over 29 times 10 about 29 or 28. Now, any question on this? Any question?
I'm good.
So now this session will be ending in 4 minutes. So now when we're going to begin the next section. Okay, probably give us 7 o'clock. So you log back in at 7 o'clock so that we can finish up this session, the second session, and then next week we continue. Okay. So, and how do you log back in? You go to the same place, the very same place that you logged in today in Canvas. Click on the link and log back in at 7 o'clock. Okay. So we can finish it. All right.
Okay.
Okay. While we're waiting for it to log out to for the session to end, I will just look at the question that will be the next question that we'll solve as soon as we log back in. So in a recent year, there were the following number of licensed drivers in the United States. These are in probably millions. Yeah, probably millions. And they say choose one driver at random. Find the probability that the driver is male or age 19 or older, age 19 or female, at least 20 years old. So we'll begin with that when we log back in. So I'm gonna end because we have only 2 minutes left now. So I'm gonna close it and then I'll see you at 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right.